come with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's. Little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like he's in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then boy, if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. me that touch with my head. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed above. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Santos set to kick off.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. High and able to make the catch downfield. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's dropped right at the... Gain of 3.
Singletary. Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And his throw here is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton 33 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Second and 10.
Here we go. Check. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Go street. 19, 8, track him, 60. 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards.
But he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's McCarthy. For the left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 down at the 33. McCarthy is set to throw it. He connects with Hyatt. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 19,
back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
Panther 11. Warriors 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Okay, break. Stephanie. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Come on, come on. Set. 18, Pioneer. 7 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Deep to return is Calvin Austin. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action. Now McCarthy. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To the air with McCarthy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As was expected. He's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 7.
Henry again on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
19 tight, 1970 Timberwolves. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70, 69, 69. Buffalo 18. Wrestling 19, right here.
McCarthy operating from the gun. High up there to grab it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco once more. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Isaiah Pacheco, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Got it. Ready?
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. I got him. Let go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 8.
18. Here we go. Traffic. 70 Timber.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now back to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is? A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Second down and a yard. On play action, McCarthy. And this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Let's go now. 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass for 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
But paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down.
70.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Seahawks, first down.
19
First
right.
and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19 tight. 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two, because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Come on. Jeff, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Street. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another Seahawks. First
18
down.
Rattler. 18 Rattler.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Santos with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp. Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 63 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing is McCarthy. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That ball caught by Slayton. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line.
It's a gain of
Here's McCarthy. Completed to Hyatt. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 21.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
At the 21-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He connects with Hyatt. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
Giants first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Third and goal, McCarthy. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
70. 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here. To the right side and complete to Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Check smash. Check smash. 19 Lions. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Come on, set. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Riggs, 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Ready, steady.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
18 Rattler. Trap 60. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me is...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Giants use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now they'll audible to something else.
2nd and a yard.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Line.
Come 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Second and 1. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Gain on the play. That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Okay, ready?
The Seahawks on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Rig alert. Go street. 70 Rangers. Steady.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
To the air with McCarthy. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. This is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 30 yards. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he will take this one for the Seattle touchdown. It's their cornerback. himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Looking to throw McCarthy. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. McCarthy going to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. High up there to grab it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's McCarthy. And another one thrown incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. He'll try to do it himself. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try to finish it ourselves.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll look to throw here. The RPO will keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming. 4th and 3.
70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Well, this game's not done just yet. A big conversion there on 4th down and a big gainer as well. They're going to have to play perfect football from here and get all the breaks, but at least they're giving themselves a shot.
60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. I got him. On me.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Here comes 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Buffalo 18.
2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Come on.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
He'll look to throw. He finds Smith and Jigba. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
14 more yards. That's another Seahawks.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
79 Broncos. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Dances by him.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Seahawks 42. Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now Hyatt on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Giants, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week.